It just happened. And almost no one saw it coming. Bitcoin just closed July at $115,000, and yet over 60% of investors still think it won't reach $300K. Are they missing the biggest wealth transfer of our lifetime? In this video, Plan B, the creator of the legendary stock-to-flow model, breaks down the data that's stunning even the skeptics. While most are distracted by headlines, he's tracking signals that suggest Bitcoin could explode to $500,000 or even more. But here's the twist. This bull market isn't like the others. It's longer, flatter, and eerily quiet. So why isn't Bitcoin already at 300Ks despite ETF inflows, MicroStrategy buys, and the most aggressive accumulation we've ever seen? Why isn't price higher with so much buying pressure? That's the question. And Plan B's theory might shock you. It involves Bitcoin leaving self-custody, moving to ETFs and treasury assets. Even he admits he's done it too. Is this the calm before the explosion, or a trap set by Wall Street? He pulls back the curtain on RSI, moving averages, and realized price levels. Indicators that have predicted every past bull cycle are now screaming one thing: we're just getting started. But history shows when Bitcoin dips below certain levels, it can signal a brutal bear market. So, are we safe? Surprisingly, none of those bearish signs are flashing right now. In fact, for the first time ever, the 6-month realized Bitcoin price just crossed $100,000. Could this be the last cheap phase before Bitcoin truly decouples from the rest of the market? Plan B says the next stop is $500,000. But Wall Street is playing a different game. What do you believe? Are you still holding your Bitcoin? Or have you moved it into ETFs like BlackRock and MicroStrategy? Let me know in the comments. Are we heading to $500,000 or walking straight into a trap? If you're tracking Bitcoin today, crypto news, or following giants like Michael Saylor, Tom Lee, or even Elon Musk and Trump in this space, this channel is for you. Smash the like button if you want more insights like this, subscribe to stay ahead of the next breakout, and share this video with someone still waiting on the sidelines. Now let's get all the details from Plan B.
Let's see what the charts look like with all the new July closing data. First of all, Bitcoin closed July at $115,000. That's up $8,000 from $107 last month. And again, that's a new all-time high, as expected. Now, 60% of the people think that Bitcoin will not reach 300,000, so that's this line, at the end of 2026, end of next year. So 1.5 years from now, this is the 300,000 points. 60% of the people think we're not going to go there. In my opinion, we will. In fact, I think we go a little higher to the stock-to-flow target of 500,000 on average. And that's a very rough model, of course, based on scarcity, stock-to-flow ratio. And it has a range of 250,000 to 1 million. So the average could be 300,000 or 600,000. That's all good. But at least it will be higher than what most people think. Now, let's look at the cycles. It's an on-chain model. It shows you which cycle the market currently is. And it's still red. It's still in a bull market. All the on-chain indicators point to a bull market. And it's, a strange bull market. It's a very long bull market and a very flat bull market. So normally a bull market is a year, maybe a little bit less or more, but about a year. And now we're 1.5 years in already. So it's longer. But that's all okay. And it's also flatter, right? 2013 we went 100x in the red dots. 2017 10x. Last time 2020 2021 about 6 times, and now we're 3 times up, and we're not there yet. The big question, of course, is why isn't price higher than it is right now with all the inflow in the ETFs and the Bitcoin treasury companies buying? I don't know for sure, but what I hear around me is people, investors, rotating out of Bitcoin self-custody into ETFs and MicroStrategy. Maybe not with all their Bitcoins, but then at least with a big part of their Bitcoins. Also to diversify a little bit between the many ways you can hold Bitcoin. And of course, I mean, that's what I did as well. I moved my Bitcoins to ETFs and Bitcoin treasury companies instead of self-custody. Anyway, still red, still bull market, still going up. Then RSI, classical technical indicator. It indicates momentum, upward or downward momentum. Right now we're at 72.5, confirming a solid uptrend, because everything above 50 is an uptrend. Everything below 50 is a downtrend. That's only in bear markets. It's RSI, Bitcoin RSI can be below 50. Right now we're at 72. And in my opinion, we will go to 75 next and then explore the 80 plus regions like we did in all the last bull markets. It confirms we haven't seen a real bull market yet. Same for the moving averages. Moving average black line is 51K. The geometric mean is at 44K. It's a gray line. And the interesting thing is they're still diverging. In fact, they're diverging further and faster. And that's confirming that we have not had a real bull market yet, like 2013 when they were diverging, 2017 when the moving average was really diverting from the geometric mean, and also in last bull market you saw this diverging going on to well into 2021. Right now we have almost nothing. It's just starting, so confirms again that this will go on for some while, in my opinion. Realized cost price. This is on-chain data that all the UTXOs of Bitcoin, all the small fractions of Bitcoin, when were they bought, at what price, what's the average? Well, the average realized realized cost price is 51, just like the 200-week moving average. And in bear markets, that could indicate a bottom, a floor level. You see Bitcoin dropping to this realized prices. Of course, we're not in a bear market. We're in a raging bull market. Well, not even raging, a starting bull market. But realized price is 51. And the 2-year realized price, you can look at it as a medium-term realized price, is 88,000. It's a blue line. And the short-term realized price, 6 months, is 104,000. That's the first time the 6 months realized price is above 100K. Bitcoin, of course, above all those realized prices at 117. Now, that's classic bull market behavior, right? You can see that in all bull markets, that the 2-year is above the realized, the 6 months is above the 2-year, and then Bitcoin, the red dots, is above them all. So there's no bear markets warning signs whatsoever. Like, well, this would be a bear market sign, right? If Bitcoin dropped below the 6-month realized price, that's all good. Same here in 2018, red dot below the yellow line. Here in 2014, that's a sign that you should watch out, and a bear market could start. As well as, for example, the yellow line, the 6-month realized price dropping below the blue line, the 2-year realized price. Well, that's not the case at this time. We're still in rising realized prices area, where Bitcoin is above all the realized prices, same as in all the bull markets in the past. Now, combined chart with all the information in it from low to high, we have the 200-week moving average at 51,000. The 2-year realized price at 88,000, and Bitcoin at 115,000. The RSI is 72.5, so that's yellow orangey. That's this dot. Like the dots here, although those were 75 real orange. I expect that next, orange, and then maybe red. Well, it should be red, right? If we want to see a real bull market. And long story short, I think we have clear skies ahead.
So let's bring it all together. Bitcoin just closed above $115,000, and yet many investors still doubt it'll ever reach $300,000, let alone $500,000. But with Plan B's stock-to-flow model flashing bullish, ETF flows accelerating, and MicroStrategy doubling down, are we witnessing the calm before a historic breakout? Or are we quietly handing Bitcoin over to Wall Street? Remember what Plan B said. Even he moved coins into ETFs. So here's the big question for you. Do you still believe in self-custody? Or is Bitcoin becoming just another asset class for the institutions? Is this longer, flatter cycle a new bullish pattern? Or is it hiding a trap? And most importantly, are you positioned for $500,000? Or will you be watching from the sidelines when it happens? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Plan B's prediction will play out? Let's open up the debate. If this video gave you a new perspective on Bitcoin's next move, smash that like button. Share it with someone who still thinks Bitcoin is too expensive. And if you haven't already, subscribe. This channel is your edge in crypto's next bull cycle, because the next move could change your entire financial future. Thanks for watching, and I would see you in the next one.